finding a place you can call home is not just about living with the basics. With DataLand, it goes beyond and creates dwelling places that bring the world outside right at your doorstep, allowing you to access its many pleasures and conveniences with ease. DataLand believes that beyond a place to stay, home is space to be yourself, where time is your own, to be in your own zone, or to share with loved ones. That's why DataLand is ready to put its name on its own kind of residential offering. One that embraces life as it should be, cherished, balanced, guided by values, driven by purpose. DataLand aims to help you conquer the challenges of daily life. With comfortable residences that are built to last.
Morning.
And that nurture your soul and your progress.
And that's our marketing strategy. At the end of the day, it's all about building your brand.
I like it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good work.
Good job.
Introducing DataLand Residentials, living beyond the basics. With DataLand Residentials, you can count on our high five with every property. Locations that are central and convenient. Top-notch amenities that build communities and enrich life. High-quality materials and workmanship at great value for money. Dedicated property management to ensure quality living while preserving your investment's value. And the DDT Construct Seal of Durability, so you're sure your home is built to last.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In a few minutes from now, in this first part of the program, we will listen to Mr. Rouen Abel, an industry expert and a bike-to-work advocate, who will talk about the importance of living a quality life in the heart of the city and the manifold benefits of biking to work in the new normal. Following that is our industry expert, Mr. Don Yi, who will talk about DataLand's outstanding project situated in the heart of Mandaluyong. This is happening shortly. We are excited to hear questions from you about our topic today. And of course, feel free to type in your questions in the chat box at the right side of the screen. And we will let Mr. Rouen Abel and Mr. Don Yi to answer them after their talk. Don't forget to take down notes in this first webinar of our DataLand Quality Life series, Living Beyond the Basics.
Get to know DataLand Incorporated, a subsidiary of DDT Construct Inc. DDTKI delivers proven quality beyond the basics. Its parent company is an industry leader, quadruple A certified, ISO certified, founded in April 1998. DDTKI has helped build residential and office buildings for all the top developers in the Philippines.
I paid for it. Tapos bayaran na lang yun.
Ayala Land,
Hindi mo share kami sa
Mega World, Vista Land, Taft Properties, Full Invest, Eaton Properties. DDTKI's expertise is complemented and enhanced by its very own state-of-the-art precast facility, the Data Precast Systems, which fabricates precast concrete walls for all its construction needs. Completed projects. SM Light Residences. Pico del Oro Beach and Country Club, Globe Telecom Headquarters, Ayala Mall Greenbelt 5, Robinson's Cyberscape Beta, The Podium Ortigas, BDO Ortigas Tower, Ayala Mall Glorieta 5, Robinson's Tryon Towers, Singapore Airlines Hangar, Hanjin Phil Headquarters BGC, New Valley Retail Center, Cebu Exchange Tower, City Sports Club Cebu, Somerset Serviced Residences, SM Supercenter Molino, SM Shell Residences, SM Mall of Asia, Ayala Underpass, Vista Hub BGC, SM Supercenter Muntinlupa, SM Cagayan de Oro Premier 2, The Palms Country Club by Philinvest, The Manila Acapulco, SM Mall of Asia, Ayala Mall Centrio and Seda Hotel, Ayala Mall Abriza, World Health Organization Headquarters, Horizons 101 Cebu, SM City Tuguegarao. The DDT group of companies is consumer-focused, value-driven, innovative. DDT Construct Inc. is recognized for its track record of superior quality and timely delivery. DataLand Inc., the real estate arm of the DDT Group, delivers proven quality beyond the basics. Whiteport Inc. is a AAA construction firm. Taj Aquafarm Incorporated ensures sustainable aquafarm practices for the Filipino. Agri Waras Company ensures sustainable food security in the country. Andres P. Tamayo Senior Foundation Incorporated is committed to sustainable corporate social responsibility. Whiteport Inc., AAA certified, founded in January 14, 2009. Marco Polo Residences Cebu, 100 West Makati by Philinvest, Glass Office Building, Uzumi Building, Centrio Mall, 81 Newport Boulevard by Mega World, Shine Residences by SMDC, The Taj Aquafarm Incorporated, founded in 2009, first in the country to be certified best in aquaculture practices, now developing semi-integrated system with hatchery, intensive grow-out farms, processing plant, and export facilities. Agri Waras Company focuses on rice production as its core business and likewise distributes agricultural products and raises poultry and swine as support businesses. The company acquired 231 hectares of prime land in northern Luzon. Andres P. Tamayo Senior Foundation, the corporate social responsibility arm of the DDT group of companies, raises funds for the benefit of underserved communities to lift them out of poverty and create livelihood for the future. Handog Edukasyon Scholarship Program, Handog Gamit School Supplies Drive, Sagip Malnutrition Feeding Program, Handog Gabay Responsible Parenthood, Handog Dugo Blood Donation Program, Handog Bendisyon Mass Wedding Program. DataLand Inc., the real estate arm of the DDT Group, founded in October 2011. Founding officers, Engineer Danilo D. Tamayo, Chairman, Rosaleo M. Montenegro, Vice Chairman, Engineer Andrea Marie Tamayo Ulep, President. The DataLand Quality Seal reflects its commitment to quality beyond the basics in design, deliverables, construction, turnover, and customer service. Milestones. DataLand Inc. was incorporated in October 2011. March 2013, launch of the Silk Residences. October 2014, launch of the Olive Place Shaw. June 2016, launch of the Ivy Wall Hotel. In January 2018, the company launched its residential brand, DataLand Residentials, the Ivy Wall Hotel. International chain resort in Panglao Island, Bohol. April 2019. Launch of the Miran Enclaves in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. June 2019. Launch of DataLand's most iconic tower in Quezon City, the DDT Sky Tower. September 2019. Launch of MyCube in Binyan, Laguna. Master Plan Townships. Tuguegarao, Cagayan Province. DataLand Residentials, the residential brand of DataLand Inc. 5 Ds. 1. Desirable destination. 2. Delightful amenities. 3. Deal is real. 4. Dedicated property management. 5. Deliver the quality promise. The Silk Residences, along Magsaysay Boulevard, Santa Mesa, Manila. Both towers on RFO, 40 stories. Minutes away from central business districts, universities, shopping malls, and other places of interest. The Olive Place, along Shaw Boulevard, Mandaluyong, Metro Manila's center of gravity. Tower 1 pre-selling. Turnover of Tower 1, December 2020. The Miran Enclaves, Palawan, voted as the best island in the world. Forbes and Condé Nast magazine. Puerto Princesa City, minutes away from the mall, hospital, schools, and other places of interest. Can be used for Airbnb. 2 hectares, 184 units. Landed condo concept. Target market, empty nesters. Retirement place for both locals and foreigners. Investors. Chalcedony Place, Santa Ana, Manila. Minutes away from Makati CBD and SM Mall of Asia. 4,900 square meters land area. 2 towers, total of 1,200 plus units. Combination of studio, 1 bedroom, and 2 bedroom. Community mall at ground and second floor. Target market, upgraders. Professionals and BPO employees. Empty nesters. MyCube, Binyan, Laguna. Walking distance from University of Perpetual Health Medical School and the big malls. 2,800 square meters. 663 units. Studios. Target market, investors. Manila residents but working in Laguna. Employee visitors of Laguna. Companies who can use this as an alternative to hotel. DataLand Leisure, the Ivy Wall Hotel, Palawan. The only DOT-accredited 4-star hotel in Puerto Princesa. The Ivy Wall Hotel, Bohol. The first international chain resort in Panglao Island, Bohol. El Nido, Palawan, hotel project, 8,000 square meters. DataLand offices, the offices at the Olive Place, corporate office floors. DDT Group headquarters. DDT Sky Tower, EDSA Corner, Mother Ignacia, Quezon City. Iconic building in Quezon City. 60 floors, tallest building along EDSA. 5,300 square meters land area. 115K total gross floor area. 24/7 building for BPOs and corporate offices. Master Plan Townships. Tuguegarao, Cagayan Province. First integrated regional township project. 17 hectares. Mall, hotel, office buildings, and residentials. Napsan, Palawan. 1 hour away from Puerto Princesa City. 180 hectares with a beachfront. Leisure integrated community through ecotourism. Man-made lake, fisherman's wharf, beach villas, hotel, hiking, biking trails. Data Clark Global City, Clark, Pampanga. 1 hour away from Manila, 2.3 hectares. DataLand, quality beyond the basics.
Hello there, everyone. Good afternoon and welcome to DataLand Residential's Quality Life webinar series. I am your host, Giselle, and I am honored to help you in this journey of living a quality life in the new normal. This is the first webinar of DataLand Residential's Quality Life series. Quality Life is an initiative of DataLand to guide you through the home buying process so that you can live a full life in the home of your dreams. This involves being aware of your needs, searching for information, evaluating your choices that will lead to the actual purchase of your dream home. To assist you thoroughly, we have made the home buying process easier than ever so you can transact safely online and avail a limited time only deals available this month of August. Enjoy low spot down payment, get gift certificates upon booking and turnover, and get as much as 250,000 worth of gift certificates when you reserve a unit today. We invite you to take advantage of these perks until the last week of August 2020. Moreover, get a chance to win a delicious pizza delivered to your doorstep if you are the first to answer correctly for our pop quiz question flashed on screen, and stay tuned for the announcement of the winners before the end of the program. We will also raffle off Sodexo gift certificates for our first 100 registrants after our talks. Winners of the raffle for registrants who invited 10 guests will be notified through email. For DataLand, living a quality life is more than just living in the home of your dreams. It is the habit of making good choices that makes life better. It is making informed and feel-good life decisions, and one must be armed with all the necessary information needed. This is why we have arranged this series of talks by industry experts to help you make the right life choices. I am excited to be of assistance in your home buying journey here at DataLand Residential's Quality Life. In these difficult times of the pandemic, we see the importance of navigating the new normal with ease and inspiration. Living a full life in the new normal can be challenging, but we can make it an opportunity to make our lives better. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome a seasoned and longtime bike-to-work advocate, Vice President for Sales and Marketing, Mr. Rouen Abel Raz.
Hey, Giselle.
Hi, Sir Rouen. Hi,
Hold on.
you?
Hayaan mo. Ayusin ko muna ang aking, para makita naman ang aking...
Magpakita ka naman daw, sir, para makita naman yung kagwapuhan mo.
Yan na, nakikita niyo na ba ako?
Nakikita na ba? Yeah, there you go. Wow. With a complete outfit.
Of course. Di ba? I'll be talking about bike to work, and this is actually the best outfit for this discussion. Sabi ng wife ko. Sabi ko sa wife ko,
definitely agree.
kumusta yung, how do I look? Sabi niya, akala ko papansinin yung helmet ko. Sabi, bakit ganyan yung t-shirt mo parang tablecloth? Kapi talaga.
Uy, napansin.
Oo nga. Hold on. I'll actually show already my screen. There you go. Let me know, Giselle, if you can actually see this. Hold on.
Yeah. I think it's loading na, sir. All right. Okay.
Alam mo kanina, I was asking the participants who among them are actually biking. And I think about 5, well, hindi pa nagsa-start tayo na, no? About 5 were saying that they are actually biking. Hold on. Can you?
Yeah, naka-black yung screen. Yeah.
Naka-black yung screen?
Yes, sir. Balik lang tayo.
Hold on. Sorry.
Nasa end of the slide na pala. Right.
How about this one?
Yes.
Very good.
All good,
right.
sir.
All good. Now, I'll talk to you about bike to work. All right. Albert Einstein, who loves biking, said life is like riding a bicycle. In order to keep your balance, you have to keep on moving. All right. And the reason why I'd like to discuss this is because I actually bike from the house to work. All right. If I use the car, all right, and if sure some of you are using your own cars, some of you are commuting. The problem right now, pre-COVID, in the Philippines, in Manila, in Metro Manila, is you actually spend about 2 to 3 hours driving one way. And I remember when I was
Sir,
actually...
relate yan. Lahat
mas
nakaka-relate
mahaba pa.
dyan.
Makaka-relate, tama ka. In fact, when I was working in Makati, before I can actually get out of the CBD, it takes me about from the parking lot, the building parking lot, no? Lalabas mo yung kotse, traffic na paglabas mo pa lang ng parking lot, takes me about 30 to 35 minutes getting out of the CBD. Right? And can you imagine from that, and then I go straight home. From where I'm staying, I'm actually staying in Shaw Boulevard, Mandaluyong, takes me about 45 minutes to an hour going to the office.
Just to go to the office?
I'm using my car. I
think ang lapit lang nun, sir, ah?
Absolutely. However, when I started to do bike to work, in about 25 minutes, I'm in the office. Right? Wow. So that's really quick. So again, can you imagine 2 to 3 hours one way? And this is actually the problem of everyone. Diba? Some people will wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to be able to catch the bus or the MRT. Before they can actually, when they hit the office, siguro nasa mga 8:30, pagod na. Alright, stressful. And then you go back home. By the time you are in the house, kids are asleep. You can't talk to them anymore. Diba? You eat dinner at 10, and then again you won't see them the next morning because at 4 o'clock you need to be up and about so that you can leave the house early. So again, this is a problem for a metropolis like Metro Manila, where the population is booming and you don't have a real good mass transport system.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yes, and this is the reason why I said, I've been doing this since 2016. And the way I will look at this is, if you are anywhere between 1 to 7 kilometers away from the office, I suggest you go bike to work. Beyond 7, I think that may entail some, real exercise. You'll probably be sweaty, and you might have to rethink if you are beyond 7. If you are less than 1, you don't have to bike to work. You actually can walk to the office because typically a kilometer is about 12 minutes of walking. So my recommendation is 1 to 7 kilometers. If you ask me what bike should I use, you can actually use any bike. Right? Any bike. You can actually, on the left is actually a mountain bike. In the middle it's called a road bike. And the far right is actually called a folding bike.
Dami ng ganyan ngayon, sir. The folding bike.
Absolutely. In fact, when you act MECQ tayo, no, Metro Manila, wake up in the morning, you'll see a lot of bikers and lady bikers. No, in fact, any bike will do as long as you can actually be transported from point A to point B. And if you might ask, how much do I need to spend to actually get myself a bike? It's a range, depending on your budget. It starts with about 5,000 pesos. You can actually get a fairly decent new mountain bike. But that can go as high as $500,000. I mean, I've seen bikes worth $500,000.
That much?
Yes.
Parang kotse na, sir.
Talaga. Parang kotse na yan. Now, anything below 5,000, you can actually still get a bike. No? Most of the Japanese surplus bikes are in the lower than 5,000. But personally, I wouldn't recommend that because you'll end up also fixing a lot of the parts. Spending
maintenance.
For the parts for maintenance. And therefore, I'd rather say get a new bike worth at least 5,000 or depending on your budget, pero get a new bike.
Yeah.
Right?
Just like before, sir, di ba, Cartimar lang, makakabili ka ng bike, mura lang noon.
Yes. Actually, ngayon, hindi lang eh. Lahat ngayon, parang,
Lahat
if you
meron
go
na.
to the cheaper areas to buy the bike is Quiapo, Quezon Boulevard. You also
Oh.
have Cartimar in Pasay.
Yeah, Cartimar.
But
Yeah.
you also still have your little bike shops all over the place. Now, but Quiapo is actually the cheapest area to get a bicycle. All right. Ako, I prefer a folding bike. Right? And it need not be this type of a bike. But a folding bike allows you to, number one, it has a smaller, hindi smaller, sorry, less wide, no? Not as wide a handlebar. And therefore, during traffic, you can actually, squeeze yourself out of the traffic. So I prefer a folding bike because also I can actually bring and fold it and bring it up to the office. If the office does not allow it, a lot of the buildings now have bike parking. So
That's
meron na
true,
silang-
sir. Mga bike racks, di ba?
You remember sa Ortigas when we were holding office there, merong bike racks na. So all you have to do is bring a lock and you can lock your bike. Okay?
Actually, sir, yung mga malls din ngayon, may mga bike racks na sila.
Actually, ako
They encourage talaga.
narinig ko, hindi ko lang kung totoo, SM daw during the GCQ, yung medyo tight, no? I'm not sure, but sabi nila nagpa-loan sila sa mga employees for them to purchase a bike so that they can actually report for work. No? So,
Actually,
nice
sir,
deal.
someone is asking if meron na daw bang bike lane sa EDSA. I think there is
Kanina,
na.
nagbike ako. Alam niyo naman ako bike addict. Kanina nagbike ako. I went to actually Boso-Boso, Masinag area. Pauwi ko, I saw a bike lane, temporary. In fact, kind of new because this is the first time I've seen it in terms of on a Saturday morning. But there are some bike lanes already. So it allows us to be able to separate and to be safer, separate the cars from the bike. So I think that works. And I think in the future, I don't know how the government will work on the mass transport system, but in the future, if you look at the European cities, they're actually taking out the cars from the inner cities and making it carless so that they can bring in bicycles and mobility is actually easier. All right? So ako, ulitin ko, I love a folding bike for a bike-to-work setup. All right? Dahil maliit. In fact, the folding bike that I have, I can bring it even outside of the Philippines when I travel kasi you can put it in a bag and then when you're there, then, if you're in a new city, wake up early in the morning and you can actually bike around the city. So it's very, allows me mobility.
Yeah. Sir, someone is asking, meron daw bang bike lane sa metro na?
Okay, ganito yan. Ang challenge natin sa bike lanes is nilalagyan nila ng parang, how they call it, paint, no? The white paint. However, the best bike lanes based on practice in Europe is may barrier talaga. So that, because the white painted lanes, alam mo naman yan, di ba? Even the buses will actually occupy the, cars will occupy the bike lanes. So what is successful is when you actually have a real barrier and it allows you to be safe from biking and all. All right?
Yes.
When you bike to work, there are minimums. No? One of the things that you have to make sure you have is the helmet. Alam nyo, I've been biking since I was 12 and there have been several falls already. Without this, lalo kong naubos yung maubos yung nasa loob. All right, you need to have the white light is of course for the front. Minsan minabaliktad na mabikers yan, delikado. The white light should be at the front. The red should be at the rear. You need to at least carry with you a rain jacket because you'll never know. All right, and a bike lock. I think that's the minimum for at least having the parts and accessories that you have so that at least you can safely bike to work. Ito, papakita ko sa yung picture ko. No? One time, it was sunny in the morning. Went to work, trabaho, and then yung gabi, biglang nung pauwi na ako, biglang wow, it's heavy, starting to rain. Sabi ko dun sa aming help, sabi ko, iwan ko yung jacket ko eh. Sabi niya, nako, may solusyon ako dyan, sir. binigay sa atin. Yung garbage bag, ayan. The cheapest rain jacket in the world is a garbage bag. It works. Trust me, it works because I've been able to use this and it really works. No? So, again, be creative.
Yes.
And I've been a Mandaluyong resident. Ulitin ko, Giselle, no? I said between 1 to 7 kilometers yung parang best recommendation ko. If you're a resident and your place of work is between 1 to 7, okay ka na. Pwede ka na mag-bike work. And I've been a Mandaluyong resident since 1987. Tagal na.
Yes.
And why do I love Mandaluyong? Well, number one, before this job, I was with a former company, and we are a logistics company. We did a center of gravity. Alam mo yung center of gravity for a logistics company? They try to determine which area is the best to put your warehouse in. Why? Because pag nandito yung warehouse mo, malapit ka na pumunta sa mga groceries na mga sari-sari stores. Alam mo, that study says Mandaluyong is the center of gravity of Metro Manila.
For Metro Manila.
But it doesn't make sense for you to have a warehouse in Mandaluyong. Mahal na ang real estate prices in Mandaluyong. So
correct.
that's why they're going out. But Mandaluyong is the center of gravity of Metro Manila. Okay?
That's true, sir. Kasi ang lapit sa lahat eh.
Ayan,
Lapit sa lahat ng key cities eh.
Diba? Ako, Mega Mall, Shangri-La Plaza, Rockwell. All right. If you want a more regular malls, you have of course the all day ba yan? Star Mall. And then you also have Robinson's Forum. Lumayo ka ng konti, you have the Ayala Mall in Pasig. But still, Mandaluyong is very central.
Yes.
Isa pa, ayan. Yan ang mga schools. Everything is actually near. You have La Salle, Green Hills, Xavier, Poveda, Don Bosco in Mandaluyong, UANAP, Lourdes School, ICA, and a few more. So these are very, very near Mandaluyong. And then ito, alam mo, during the GCQ, wala. Of course, I wouldn't want to go to the Palengke. You end up in either Cherry Show,
Groceries.
Show Center Mall. They have I think, Quezon Metro. And so, very, very convenient.
Plenty of
I'm
options.
sorry, may SNR pa. May SNR yan.
Yes, plenty
SNR
of
sa
options.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ito pa, magkasakit ka, you have Cardinal Santos, Medical City, Our Lady of Lourdes Hospital. Lahat yan malapit. Of course, Mandaluyong has its city center, Mandaluyong Medical City something. But it's near the municipio. So you have a lot of options, no? And then, well, if you're starting to get very depressed, no, you're still in the center because you're actually very near the Center for Mental Health.
Sa mental health talaga, sir.
Oo, syempre.
Sa loob,
diba?
labas.
Yun na nga eh. Pag may problema ka, sa loob ka. Actually, hindi nyo alam to but the Center for Mental Health, di ba? This is actually very near my house. Before pre-COVID, alam mo dyan, they allow people to run between, I think, 5 to 7 in the morning. And it's fantastic, you know why? Old acacia trees. I think yung loop niya is about 1.5 kilometers, one loop. Di ba? And then, I love it there. I always run in that area. Bakit? Daming daming sumusutsut. So, umaga, tumatakbo ko, may ganyan, shh! Pogi! Oh, imagine mo.
Instant pogi ka ba? No, sir?
Oo, Pavilion 4. Di ba?
Ang tanong sa kung maniniwala ka ba?
No, but again, what I'm saying is Mandaluyong is really the center of everything. No? And tingnan nyo, I've actually worked in Makati, 4 kilometers away. Ortigas, 2 kilometers away. BGC, 5 kilometers away. If I were to live in Mandaluyong, in Makati, Ortigas, BGC, ang mahal na cost of living. But I'm in Mandaluyong. But everything is actually within 1 to 5 kilometers. So that's why I love Mandaluyong. Okay? Galing ng location
Lapit.
ng Mandaluyong.
Yes.
And then, alam mo, I tried to actually compute. If I were to do a bike to work and I am riding the public transport, bus, MRT, jeepney, I think you'll be able to at least save 2,000 pesos a month.
At least pa yan, sir.
At least na yan.
Oo.
No? Right? If you look at 2,000, diba? Times 12 months, 24,000 a year you'll be able to save. So that amount of savings, you can buy your bike. In fact, there are several options, not just bike. Of course, I'm not just saying bike lang option to work, no, going to work. No, there are now a lot of models of electric bicycles, and I like this also because, again, it's easier for you. Probably you won't sweat as much, and allows you to go from one place to the other faster. One of our staff members use an e-scooter. Tinignan ko yan sa mga e-com. Siguro nasa mga 18 to 19,000 pesos. You have an electric scooter. All right? And again, I'm not saying don't use it. At the end of the day, if you still want to save, you can save 24,000 a year. You know, a regular motorcycle now costs about the Japanese brand, siguro nasa mas 60 to 70,000 still. And the motorcycle rider is telling me, ang gastos niya, no, he goes to work using motorcycle. Ang gastos niya per week for gasoline is only 150 pesos per week using a motorcycle. So those are the things that can actually, save money for you. But I still, of course, advocate a bicycle because it's, of course, good for the environment. There are 4 reasons that I'll force the reason why I want to do bike to work. Number 1, allows you savings and mobility. When during the GCQ also, I have my bicycle, and my bicycle has a bag. So I actually use this going to the grocery and load it on my bag. So that's, I think, part of the reason why I love a folding bike. You can actually put on your bags or it allows you to carry something. So easy for me. All right. Well, again, I'm 57. I'm still biking. Pero turning 57. I'm still biking, and to me, I think that's the reason why I don't have any problems health-wise. I think largely because of my love, my passion for biking. All right. Third, in this pandemic, a lot of people are biking. Why? Because you don't need to stay beside the person in a jeep or a MRT. You are on your own. You just wear a mask, wear the right, at least have something on your eyes so that the dust doesn't go in. Wear a helmet. I think it's a really safe mode of transportation right now. And ito, I think I cannot quantify this. I mentioned to you, people will probably commute to the work, to office, 2 to 3 hours one way, 3 hours going back. Can you imagine the time that you are wasting? Right? Wala.
Yes, imagine, sir, 6 hours agad yun, no? Kung back and forth.
Diba? Absolutely. So tapon talaga yan. So again, I think you'll now have time for more, and the work-life balance is better. In fact, ako, because I regularly bike, I want to sleep as early as 10 because I want to wake up early so that I can still bike. All right. So again, during this pandemic, everyone is at home. And a lot of the kids now are getting used to having their parents at home the whole time. All right. When this is gone, when we have the vaccine, when people start to say, "Sandali, let's go back to our old ways," the kids will demand time from the parents because they've been used to now 5 months running, 5 months where the parents are at home. So I think when you do bike to work, you can actually go home faster and allows you to have more time for your wife, for the kids, for everything.
Yes. More quality time talaga, sir, no?
Absolutely. No? So again, my recommendation is reside in the heart of the city. This is the reason why I chose Mandaluyong. No? Wala akong toll fees, ang bilis ko pumunta sa malls, diba? Everything is in the center. So my recommendation is reside in the heart of the city. All right? And I do not, when I was transferred from Cebu to Manila, sabi ko, should I get a house in sabi ko, south na, suburbs na. Pero sabi ko, sandali, may toll, ang haba ng travel.
Yung gas.
Sabi ko, sandali,
oras.
Manila na lang ako. And I chose Mandaluyong. Okay? And my final reco, keep safe and ride regularly. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir Rouen. And I'm sure we have a lot of bikers out here sa audience natin, no? Oo, talaga nakarelate sila
mga
sa
questions sila. Pag may questions, I can actually entertain.
Yes, and they can truly relate dun sa kwento mo, sir, of, number of hours of travel, di ba? Aga ng gising.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Thank you very much, Sir Rouen, for that wonderful and inspiring discussion on the importance of living in the heart of the city and truly biking to work in the new normal. No, and giving us advices on how to live in a mixed-use integrated projects, just like what DataLand projects has to offer. There you go. And of course, we would like to Thank you. All right, so there you go. You saw our current promotions for all the DataLand projects. So we invite everyone to take this opportunity to live a quality life and make the right home choice and avail of exclusive deals available only this August. We are happy to inform you that we are now online to assist you through the home buying process so you can transact safely at home. Enjoy low spot down payment, get gift certificates upon booking and turnover, and get as much as 250,000 worth of gift certificates when you reserve a unit today. And as mentioned earlier, you will have a chance to win a delicious pizza delivered to your doorstep if you are the first to answer our pop quiz question that will be flashed on the screen. Stay tuned for the announcement of winners after our guest talk. We will also raffle off Sodexo gift certificates for our first 100 registrants after our talk. Winners of the raffle for registrants who invited 10 guests will be notified through email.
My first day! Just moved in at the Olive Place Shaw. Come, see the view! Whew, working up a sweat. My favorite spot. Meet my friends! Hi! I'm so happy about my first investment. Now, time to work! Good morning! Agama!
The Olive Place Shop.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I am delighted to resume our series of insightful talks in DataLand's Quality Life webinar series. The pandemic has given us the opportunity to improve and do things better, living at the center of it all. So DataLand's projects support the challenges of the new normal and are strategically located near central business districts, giving residents direct access to basic necessities, places of work, and nearby cities. To give us a closer look at DataLand's standout project strategically located in the heart of Mandaluyong City, the Olive Place, let us all welcome industry expert and Vice President for Business Development, Mr. Don Yee. Hi, Sir Don.
Yeah. Hello, Giselle.
Hi, Sir Don. Pakita ka naman sa amin. We would love to see you.
Hi, Giselle.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Sir Don.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will
Hey,
talk
good
to you
afternoon.
about I will talk to you about the Olive Place, the project details, and specifically the things that probably you should know about the project. Yeah. Okay. So let's start, Benj. Okay. So we have two towers for the Olive Place. Tower 1. It has a residential floors of 35, and Tower 2, which has 33 floors. Tower 1 has already been launched and has sold more than 80% already, while Tower 2 has more than 6% sold already. This is as of July of this year. Majority of the units in Tower 1 are studio units, while in Tower 2, there's already a good mix of studio and one-bedroom units. Basically, there would be 5 office floors, 1 basement, and 7 parking floors, which are all can be occupied by all the residential units. It has been required by the building admin. So we have full compliance with all the parking requirements of the building. We also have some commercial and retail floors. So these are for the use of the residents. Next, Benji. No, Benji. Next slide, please. Okay. Okay, so we've shown you the actual walkthrough of the project from studio to 1BR to BR. So we can see that there's a big aluminum windows. No, these are all powder coated. So we have big windows for ventilation, and the view is really amazing. We can have a view of Show Boulevard, Wakwak, Manila. So that's there's really no obstruction in the project. So here we can see the various amenities: the swimming pool, the lounge, the gym, the hotel-like lobby, the elevator lobby, and some common areas as well. Next slide, Benj. Okay, so here we can see some of the materials that have been used by the Oli Place. What we've seen in the walkthrough before was the actual handover condition of the unit. Basically, those are the deliverables. So pag bumili yung buyers natin, no, what they can see in their actual units are those included in the video. So in the restroom, we have the tissue holder, bidet, wall-mounted lavatory, shower heads, shower area, vanity mirror, owning window. So these are all some of the things that we provide. No, some of extra things actually that some of our competitors really don't have. Next slide, Benj. Okay, so we have grease trap built-in cabinets for both overhead and kitchen cabinets. So we have granite kitchen in color black. Next slide. Okay, so I think one of the unique features of Oli Place is the automatic door bottom. It keeps out insects, dust, noise, smoke, and fire. It's a fire-rated door for the main door. We have semi-solid wood door for the panel doors, and laminated wood flooring as well. Next, Benj. Okay, so what we have here is some of the shots that we've taken inside the unit. Basically, since DataLand is a precast company, it's one of the most notable precast organizations in the industry right now, and one of the most durable and most used perhaps in the construction industry. We built a lot of buildings for other developers like Robinsons, Ayala, no, using the same precast system. This is the same system that we're using for the Oli Place. The system is durable, moisture and fireproof. So there's a guarantee for all the buyers, residents, that it would be made of durable quality or high quality in the construction, both in the design and materials as well. Next, Benj. Okay, so we have here a copy of the competitors within the area. Amaya is one of the, shall we say, on the low to mid market. Pioneer Woodlands of Empire East, and Avida, a brand higher than, a big notch higher than Amaya. Basically, we can compare here on a per square meter basis that on a per square meter price, our project is the lowest while maintaining the same high quality standards for the project. You can see that all throughout across all product types from studio to 2BR. Next, bench. Okay, so we can see here that our launching price for Tower 1, which is more than 80% sold already, we started at 90,000 on a per square meter basis way back 2014. Now it has an average price of 158,000. So you can see that within the span of how many years, no? And Tower 1, it has already gone up, or there's already capital appreciation. In Tower 2, we initially launched it already. We sold about 6 to 7% already of Tower 2, and we're still pre-selling it. On the average, price is about 158 across all product types. Minimum area of about 24 square meter up to 73 square meter from studio to 2BR. And Tower 2 is practically has the same price points. So basically, on the average, upon completion of Tower 1, Tower 2, which has lesser units, after its turnover date, would have a higher price than Tower 2. Next bench. Okay, so if you have any questions regarding the project, I think Giselle is here to.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sir Don, for that very
you.
insightful and informative discussion about the Olive Place show. Indeed, the Olive Place is designed and master planned ideally for the new normal, offering utmost comfort and convenience at the center of Mandaluyong City. I am sure most of our viewers are already raring to ask their questions. No? Actually, ang pinakauna kung nakuha kong question was kailan daw po mag-start ang construction ng Santa Ana project, yung ating Chalcedony Place. Sir Don, maybe you can answer?
Yeah. Then the Chalcedony Place, we have already applied for the proper permits and licenses. The one in Santa Ana, all the plans have been completed. It's just that because of what happened, due to the pandemic, that some of the processing in LGUs and other government bodies have been, put on hold, subject for review, probably because of what happened. They wanted to make sure and to have proper safety protocols, not only during the construction of the project, but as well as, they want to ensure that all the residents there would be safe. So they're trying to review all the plans right now. So that's where we are right now, actually.
Okay. So does that mean, sir, is this something that we can look forward to by next year na lang? I mean, naka-wait and see tayo, no?
Yeah. Actually, all the plans have been already there. The permits have already been started. It's just a matter of doing the final thing for the permits and licenses, and it's probably an all go by next year. Hopefully we can we can do some earthworks precisely because we just want to make sure with especially on the construction side, there has been some construction sites that have been penetrated by the disease, by the virus. Yes. So we don't want this thing to happen. We want all the workers and all the residents as well to be safe.
To be safe, yes. That's true. That's true, sir. And actually, for the second question, someone was asking about the unit prices. Maybe if it's possible to flash it on the screen again, just to siguro refresh the memory of our audience. Kasi our studio unit, di ba, Sir Don, starts at 3.8 million.
Yeah. For the studio?
Yes, for the studio, yes. And then for the one bedroom, nasa almost 6 million. Hindi ba ako nagkakamali for Tower 2? Para sa 5 million something eh.
Yeah, for Tower 2, that's right.
Yes, apo. Alright, then sa two-bedroom natin, nasa mga 10 million and up for the
10
two-bedroom.
million and up.
Okay?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
opo.
Yeah.
Sir Don, another question. Meron daw po bang intercom sa unit natin?
Well, basically, I think there's right now, it's not part of the handover condition. But we might check with the technical group if it will be possible. If there's an intercom, but as of the moment, I think there's none.
Okay. And sir, here's another question. Nakabili na po kasi ng... Yes, sir.
Padagdag ako because I am I'm a condo dweller. And my condo before even had a parang video intercom. But the truth is, with everyone actually having a cell phone, you actually don't need an intercom anymore. So when we get in touch with property management, the lobby, alam mo kami, cell phone na lang. In fact, even in my house, in my condo, we had to let go of the landline because again, everyone has a cell phone. So I don't think an intercom is still necessary.
Okay. Tapos meron din po nagtatanong reservation fee for Olive and Silk. Siguro sagutin ko natin to. For reservation fee po ng studio units, it's at 25,000. Then it's for one bedroom naman at two bedroom, it's 35,000. Alright. And then may nagtatanong po, siguro si Sir Don can answer. We bought a unit na po sa Olive Place. Are we expecting any delay for turnover due to the pandemic?
Yeah, well, basically because of what happened, I think there's been a stoppage of work since March 16, if I'm not mistaken, because all workers were regulated by the IATF, and we have some guidelines and protocols when the IATF ruling was already issued. No, this is particularly true not only for developers but also for the contractors. And as we can say that DDTKI is the one handling all DLI projects. Basically, all the workers have been recalled. They have to be tested actually. So, and they have to abide with all the policies. So right now, when the ECQ was lifted, they already went back to the barracks. But once again, because of the MACQ proclamation, there's been another temporary stoppage of work. So this causes us, particularly delay. But as much as possible, we're trying to minimize, but. Because we try to finish the project as scheduled.
Yes, okay.
Giselle, let me add to that. Let me add to that
sure.
because
Sure,
we
Rowan.
have been also in touch with the construction team. We wanted to complete a full complement of construction workers at the moment. The only challenge is some of the construction workers pre-COVID went back to their provinces, and therefore it's so hard to bring them back here now, no? So second, because of the rule of the IATF to actually put them in barracks, meaning they have to live in the site. We actually provide some sleeping quarters. They have to live in the site. Some of the families naman do not want them to actually be gone for a long period of time, because for us to be able to more like make sure that the safety protocols are in place, nagpapaswab test tayo sa construction workers. Pag nagpa-swab test ka, because it's also a little bit expensive, they have to stay in the barracks for a longer period of time, which means they cannot go home. Why? Because if they are commuting daily, then they have they have a chance na ma-infect ulit. So, ma-infect. So, ang ginagawa natin, we're trying to do a full complement of the workers, pero minsan nahirapan ng konti. But, in TOP, Olive Place, you have a number of construction workers now staying in. All right. And the other thing is, you have to remember this pandemic is global. So the supply chain also had some difficulties, which means if you were finishing the Olive Place, you probably will need some tiles, some items from China, from Korea, hindi ko alam. But I'm sure because of the pandemic, because of the lockdown, all the factories also stop. So we're trying to, of course, get all the supplies that we need, the finishing supplies that we need. Pero again, you'll never know when they can actually complete it. So what Don is saying, we will try to actually finish it by hopefully December 2020. But to be safe, siguro mga nasa first, second quarter yan. Pero I'm sure may mata-turnover na tayo early.
Okay. All right. So actually that sir, of course gives us a peace of mind din para sa ating mga buyers na.
Oo.
At dun sa mga gusto pang bumili. Siyempre, right?
And to add up, Giselle, no, to what Rowan said, we don't want to hurry up things, just to sacrifice the same quality that we have promised to the buyers. So we might as well stick with the standards that we are looking at because we're trying to give the highest quality possible for both our buyers, and other office dwellers there. So we have to maintain that kind of standard all throughout.
Standards po talaga. Siyempre, safety first din, no? Kasi pag nagkasakit naman ng mga workers natin, wala rin po magkatrabaho sa ating project. Right?
That's true.
Oh,
That's
mahirap po. Okay. Actually, may nagtatanong po dito, no? Kailan daw po ang available actual unit viewing again sa Olive Place?
Let me answer that because again, marketing's handling that and also the sales teams. No, at the moment we're not allowing a weekday viewing. Why? Because construction people are actually using the elevators to actually finish the units. So weekday viewing hindi. But weekend you can actually, as long as it's pre-approved 2 days, parang 2 days before, you can actually view already the units. And believe me, the units are really, really in high quality. Ang ganda ng deliverables. If you look at the pricing of the Olive Place versus the other competitors, yung deliverables natin ang taas ng quality.
Talaga naman, sir, no? Kitang-kita yun sa video na na-share kanina ni Sir Don.
Ganda, di ba?
Diba? Ang ganda talaga.
Oo.
I mean, for the amount of money that you'll be spending and then ganun yung deliverables mo, para ka na rin talagang, bumili ng sobrang mamahalin na property dito sa Metro Manila.
I agree.
Alright. Sige. Meron pa pong another question. Meron daw po bang bathtub sa ating unit?
Ako sasagot niyan. Mas gusto kong sagutin yan eh. Alam mo dahil, no, because I'm a condo dweller. When I first, and I'm using my condo for now 15 years now. When I came in sa condo ko, may bathtub. Pero alam mo, sabi ko, itong bathtub na ito hindi ko magagamit. Second, a lot of the accidents that are happening in the houses are because of the bathtub.
Nadudulas ba, sir?
Sa bathtub. So sabi ko, why do I need a bathtub? Diba? When at the end of the day, I have, the condo has a swimming pool, I can use the swimming pool. Alright? So, alam mo, pinatanggal ko yung bathtub. So, it doesn't make sense. Una, hindi mo gagamitin yan daily. In fact, maliligo ka, nakatayo. Hindi ka naman maliligo na parang queen na nakahiga ron. Dahil, again, isipin mo, sandali, sayang naman yung tubig. Ulitin ko, it's not practical anymore. And ako, personally, I had to remove the bathtubs in my restroom.
Okay. Alright. Meron pa tayong mga questions. Medyo marami pa to. Meron daw po ba tayong CCTV sa mga floors kung wala daw pong intercom?
Okay, ganito. Ulitin natin. Yung CCTV kasi are situated in most projects in key areas. Entrance, di ba? The elevator typically has a CCTV, the lobby. So, I would imagine, meron ba tayong para sa, I would imagine, kasi ngayon, sa aming condo, wala naman kaming CCTV sa aming hallway, sa floor ko. Walang CCTV. Walang CCTV sa unit ko unless gusto kong bantayan misis ko or siya magbabantay sa akin. Walang CCTV sa unit namin dahil why do I need that? However, if you say, gusto kong magkaroon ng CCTV kasi meron akong maliit na bata, gusto ko nakikita siya while I'm in the office. You set it up yourself. But if it's provided by the developer, doesn't make sense.
Inside
so
unit,
basically,
inside the unit there won't be, no, but probably in the elevator lobby.
So basically common areas po.
Common areas. Yeah.
Common areas po. Yeah. All right. Okay. And then another question. Are the units, meron na po bang installed emergency light?
Wala po. Okay?
Okay.
Typically, ang naglalagay ng emergency light po sa common areas. Alright? But let me also qualify that. Number one, when there is a brownout, alright, our olive place will have a generator set, genset. Right? The genset can power, number one, the elevators. So tatakbo ang elevators kahit brownout, kahit tumatakbo yung genset. Second, typically, you will have the refrigerator. Kung yung outlet ng refrigerator, tatakbo yun. And then, typically nga, may isang outlet na pwedeng tumakbo rin. Lalagyan mo ng sasaksakan mo electric fan. Yun lang po ang pwedeng patakbuhin. Yung aircon nyo, mapapatakbo na ba ng genset? Hindi po. Kasi that will require a really big genset. And that's also not practical. At the moment, in Metro Manila, very rare naman karoon ng brownouts na. So, I don't think it's practical. So, it's really just the elevator, the lights, parang emergency lights sa common areas. Alright? And actually, the emergency lights na mag-iilaw kasi pathway yan eh. Pero within the unit, the ones that I mentioned.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. May another pang question. Up to what floor na daw po ang tapos sa Tower 1?
Tower 1? Tapos na.
Yes. Yeah,
Finishing
up to
na
the
lang.
highest floor, no? Finishing.
Oo,
Yeah,
Abel,
yeah.
na top off na yun. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng ginagawa ngayon, finishing sa units.
It's more on architectural works, Giselle, and
Yes po.
just finishing the podium part. Actually, the podium part is already a floor that is covering both the Tower 1 and Tower 2. No? So basically, on the Tower 1 side, we're just already in the finishing stage, more on the architectural works.
Okay. Alright. Ito po, may concern kasi sila mga sir, regarding sa intercom. Kasi kung wala daw pong intercom, paano daw po malalaman ng owner na meron siyang bisita or meron siyang package? Paano daw ba yun? Iaakyat na lang sa unit ng
Ulitin
owner?
ko, hindi. Ngayon, COVID, alam mo, sa aking condo, we don't allow guests to go up. We don't allow delivery boys to go up. What happens? Pupunta yan sa lobby. In fact, hindi namin pinapapasok sa totoong lobby. Naglagay kami ng labas ng parang table sa labas. Doon i-deliver ng guy. And then, ulitin natin, may lobby lady may concierge. Ginagawa niya, tatawagan niya yung cellphone namin. Sir, dumating na po yung delivery niya. Okay, bababa kami. Kinuha namin.
Okay.
There you go. So, I think
Yes.
the truth is, ulitin ko, you don't need the intercom. The property management team will have the cell phones of all the unit owners so that they can get in touch with them. They use the cell phone.
Okay. Sige po. Siguro I'll be entertaining last 3 questions na lang. So, ito yung third to the last. Meron na kaya, sino daw po ang possible internet service provider ng Olive Place?
Wala pa tayo dyan eh, di ba? Doon meron ba yan?
We're still having talks with probably 3 providers, PLDT, Globe, and there's another one. No, we're still having talks with a service provider, but we haven't finalized it yet. Although for the internet, I can say that we're using the fiber optics technology, so they can use the fiber system once they're in. It's a cabling system that's already been that's going to be put up by the service provider already. So they're just linked to that system.
Okay. Alright. And ito second to the last. Ano daw po katagal yung water tanks natin na kayang mag-supply ng water just in case merong water interruption?
Alam mo, Giselle, mahirap sagutin yan. Because ulitin ko, marami kong experience ngayon eh. Because I was a board of director here. Una, it really depends. Number one, the water tank is very big, no? So it can actually supply everyone. However, natatandaan ko nagkaroon ng water shortage, no? Na parang nagpanic lahat. Okay? So what happened? nung nagpanic lahat ng tao bumili ng balde, pinuno lahat ng balde sa kanilang condo. And therefore, can you imagine yung water tank? Sandali lang talaga yun. Kung gano'n ang magpapanik lahat. Dahil that's not how it works. No? So, what happened was, totoong posible mangyari yan. But, kung totoo namang napaplano yan. Because after that, hindi na nangyari. Why? Because hindi na ginagawang ina-announce. Kasi at the end of the day, typically, sandali naman ang water shortage. Eh. Hindi naman yan tuloy-tuloy. Pag tuloy-tuloy, ulitin ko, no developer, no project can actually handle it. Kung tuloy-tuloy, sabihin natin 5 days pa lang tubig, I will tell you, kahit sinong developer yan, magkakaproblema. So, what will happen is, yung tank kasi yan, may motor yan. No? So, nagpa-pump yan. Habang may pumapasok, pinapump yan. Pero pag binilisan ng lahat ng residente, ubusin yan, mag-ipon ng tatlong balde sa condo, ubus agad yun. So what happens is you need to make sure that the property management team manages that news so that hindi naman sabay-sabay lahat at kung pwedeng konti-konti lang so that by the time na paubos na, may pumapasok, nagpa-pump na uli ng tubig.
Yes.
And
I think,
also,
sir, this...
Yeah, Giselle, to add up to what Rowan said, we will have a good property management team, no, to monitor the level of water in the cistern and in the reservoir. So on a weekly basis or probably daily basis, no, we would be able to gauge the actual level of the water. So we would be able to anticipate all those things on and see the water supply, no. So I think it's more of prevention, you know. So we can also ask some help from the LGUs in case of there's a decreasing water supply already, which we will be able to monitor in the first place.
Yes. I think this question is somehow may hugot yung mga audience natin kasi 'di ba nagkaroon po ng shortage sa tubig sa may Pioneer, if I'm not mistaken, and even QC, no? So I guess that's why ito ay nagiging concern ngayon, no? And this is our last question. Do we already have green initiatives or environmentally friendly initiatives para sa ating condo?
The way I will answer that is this, no? If you really want really green initiatives, there are certain standards that you need to meet, no? That will allow you to say, this is a green building. For example, you will have solar panels in the rooftop so that the lobby can be powered by the solar panel. But that becomes very expensive, all right? And you have to remember, our pricing is in the mid-range and we don't want naman to burden, of course, our target market with that type of a price. So at the moment, I think what may happen is siguro ang mga lights will be LED and that can save in terms of electricity usage. Tapos, hindi mo matagal ang LED na light. If you look, eto maganda. If you look at our windows, ilang developers lang in that price range can actually provide you a parang floor-to-ceiling window. What does that mean? It's not a true green initiative, but trust me, if you are in a condo na ang lilit ng windows, gagamit ka palagi ng ilaw. Lalakas ang electricity mo. And therefore, talo ka. With a floor-to-ceiling window, I will say you, pasok ang ilaw, pwede mo buksan ng konti, may hangin ka na. And therefore, to me, that's a green initiative. So, I think it's just about the LED lights. I don't think we can really make it a true green building with following the standards because it will be very expensive.
Actually, just to add dun, sir, no? Kasi yung ating water closet, naka-dual flush toilet system yun eh.
There
so actually,
you go.
that is a green
Absolutely.
initiative.
Yun.
Actually, that's our last question, no? We have addressed all the questions that we have from our audience. So thank you so much for that. Thank you very much, industry experts Sir Rouen Abel Raz and Sir Don Yee, for sharing with us your valuable and very informative insights regarding making the right home and investment choice to live a quality life in the new normal. Thank you for reminding us that living a full life in the new normal is indeed possible with the right information to make the right life choices. I am sure our audience were able to pick up a lot of learnings. So thank you so much for gracing our event. So unfortunately, that's all the time we have for now. But before we officially end, no, once again, we would like to thank you all for gracing us with your presence. We urge everyone to take the opportunity to live a quality life and make the right home choice and avail of exclusive deals available only this August. So we are online now to guide you through our online home buying process so you can transact safely at the comfort of your home, enjoy low spot down payment, get gift certificates upon booking and turnover, and get as much as 250,000 worth of GCs when you reserve a unit today. Visit our Facebook page for news and updates. So before we officially close the program, we mentioned earlier that we will have some pop-up quiz, diba? So we would like to flash our questions on the screen. Okay? Para po makita ninyo ano yung ating question. So ganito po once we pop up the question, the first one who will answer correctly will be the winner. So ano ba mapapanalunan niya? Actually, magpapadala tayo ng pizza, tama ba? Yeah, magpapadala tayo ng pizza sa kanila. So, ito yun. Sagot na po namin yung snack nyo, for today. So, there you go. So, ready na ba kayo, audience, for the questions? Okay, again, for the first one who will answer correctly will win this challenge. Okay, Sir Rouen is an advocate of what? Answer, sino pong makakasagot? Oops, ang dami na. Oops, wait. Alright, sige po. Ang sagot po dyan is, he is an advocate of bike to work. Right? Bike to work. Yan. So, we have someone who's assigned to look for the name, kung sino po yung pinakaunang sumagot. Then later on, I'll be showing the names po sa inyo dito. Okay? Alright. For the next question, we have, how many towers does Olive Place have? Yun na agad. Okay? Ayan, paki-take note po kung sino po ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Okay? Alright. And then, for the third question, we have, what do you call the apparatus that helps the door isolate noise, dust, and fire? Naku, ito yung medyo challenging. Ayan na, may sumagot. Okay. Ayan. Somebody noted naman po the names of the first one who answered correctly. Okay. So ganito, I'll be announcing the names of the winners. So the first winner is... wait. Sino po sa kanila talaga dito? Sorry may dalawang names akong nakikita. Hold on. Alright, the first winner, okay, is Ahin Lee. Miss Ahin Lee, can you please send your address and contact number sa ating pong chat box para po mapadala namin ang inyong pizza? Alright. And then for the second winner, we have Hane Joy Obiano. Hane Joy Obiano. Can you please type in your address and contact? Sorry, Hana pala. Hana Joy Obiano for our second question. Okay, kindly type in your address and contact number, Miss Hana Joy Obiano. Okay, for the third question, our winner is Mr. Dennis de Guzman. Okay, again, pakibigay po sa amin ang inyong address and contact number. Huwag niyo pong kakalimutan yan. Congratulations to Miss Ahin, Miss Hana, and Mr. Dennis for winning our pop-up quiz. Okay. Paki-message po Si Miss Ahin Lee pa lang po yung nakikita ko dito. Sir Dennis de Guzman and Hannah Joy Obiano. Please share with us your address and contact number. Okay. So also, flashed on screen are names of our first 100 registrants raffle winners. Winners of the raffle for registrants who invited 10 guests will be notified through email. So I guess we would like to show our ruleta. Mahiwagang ruleta. Nasaan na po? Pakilabas na ang ating ruleta. There you go. Ayan. So, we will have 3 winners for this raffle. Okay. Ayan. So, sige po, paki-click na to spin our ruleta. There you go. Sino kaya ang ating lucky winner? Okay. There you go. Si Anita Porñas. Miss Anita Porñas, congratulations. Okay, and we have 2 more. All right, our second winner. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Our second winner is Marilu Villaraza. Miss Marilu Villaraza, congratulations. Ayan. Okay. And then our third and last winner. Okay, let's spin it again. Hi. Congratulations, Julius De Chavez. Congratulations po. Ayan. I think nakapag-submit na rin lahat ng addresses and contact numbers. Maraming salamat. Okay. So, dun po sa mga raffle winners namin, okay, you will be sending yung sa inyo po yung necessary steps, procedures to get your prize from DataLand. Congratulations again. So we hope that you enjoyed our first webinar, and we invite you once again because we have an upcoming webinar this coming Saturday. This is part of our series of informative talks. This is in partnership with Miss Erica Uychanco Villanueva on August 22, Saturday at 2 p.m. via Zoom. Learn how to turn your space into an inspiring sanctuary in the new normal. I think we have an invite. All right. So once again, congratulations to our winners. And thank you so much for tuning in with us. Stay safe, everyone, and have a great weekend. Congratulations to all the winners. Salamat po for your presence today. Stay safe. Thank you. Thank you, DataLand. Thank you, audience. Thank you to our dear sellers.
Introducing DataLand Residentials, living beyond the basics. With DataLand Residentials, you can count on our high five with every property. Locations that are central and convenient. Top-notch amenities that build communities and enrich life. High-quality materials and workmanship at great value for money. Dedicated property management to ensure quality living while preserving your investment's value. And the DDT Construct Seal of Durability, so you're sure your home is built to last.